When we're fishing with lures, the system that works well for me is to use a split ring to attach the lures. So in a case like this, where I've got this glow-in-the-dark iron candy, and I actually want to go to an orange spoon, I keep all my spoons unrigged like this. And you quickly learn that even without split ring pliers, you can transfer this split ring onto here and put the swivel on all in one move. And the way you do it is by just pushing the wire into the split ring like that, and then turning it there, and straight away you see this one is starting to go on. Now I take my old one, and there it's starting to come off now, all going onto the same thing. And now I'm going to put my swivel on as well, and by the time I finish turning this, my one spoon will be on, the new one will be off. The new one will be on and the old one will be off, and it just saves a bit of time when you're working with lures. There, my old one's fallen off, my new one is on, and my new swivel is on. So that was all done in one sort of move, instead of taking it off, putting it onto the other one, and then putting the swivel on. It just helps to save time. I'm going to take the hook off this one quickly and just put it onto the new one. I just open that with my nail and get it going. Just be careful, it's very important here, if you're using a swivel or a hook, this hook actually holds those wires closed, and if I've pushed this hook up there, it's going to force the split ring open, and there's a very good chance that I might lose a fish if my split ring is staying open. So I'm putting on my new spoon now. It's on, taking the old one off. The old one's off, and the new one's on. So what I was talking about, that hole, the hole on the eye of the hook, is quite small, and it constricts those wires, it holds them together. So at this point, if you forced those wires apart, which you would do with a pair of split ring pliers if you were trying to open it, you'd actually bend the wires away from each other like that, and as soon as they're apart, then the hook can get into that gap and it starts to come off. Also, the wire on the spoon can get into that gap. So just be careful of that. Every time you look at your split ring, just make sure that there's no gaps in it and that everything is nice and tight. The joy with this system is I can take the spoon off. I can put a GT ice cream. I can put a lead head. I can put any kind of lure, a stick bait, anything on here, just using this system with a swivel and a split ring. And what I find with this is it's a hang of a lot stronger than all those fancy clips and the sort of easier ways to do it. It just takes a bit of practice.